Shakespeare Duck, you know a lot of things. You might be able to answer this for me. If Goofy is a dog, then what is Pluto? Like, what is that trying to tell kids and whatnot? That's just weird, isn't it? Maybe y'all know the answer. Since it's kind of a halfway YouTube channel on top of being your educational resource, mention in the comments if Goofy is a dog, then what is Pluto? Welcome to virtual teaching. This is day 20, I think. So congratulations, you reached another milestone, day 20. Today, you mainly need to continue to work with the mentor text in our inquiry and exploration lesson. In fact, just a friendly reminder, whenever we are inquiring and exploring, we're just looking into a topic and just seeing where our thinking takes us, because writing is a form of thinking. It allows you to connect new ideas and allows to provide you an avenue for deeper learning. And that's the reason why you need to write along with reading as you interact with text. So what I asked you to do, let me pull it up. The assignment, which is due tonight at 11:59, and this is what we're working on in class today, and I just need to make sure you get it done, is to humorously explore a topic. So you select one of the following topics. Why do people wear blank? Why do my coaches / parents yell so much? Why do teachers assign so much homework? Why does the school food taste the way it does? Why do people watch blank? Why do people listen to blank? Why is blank so popular? And why does my brother / sister blank? So pick one of those questions, and I want you just to explore your thinking with it. Use the following outline based on the mentor text, What Women Really Do in the Bathroom, and compose your own humorous essay in which you explore the possible answer to your question. Yes, this is going to be humorous. That essay right there is a piece of satire, and the essay I wrote is also a piece of satire. Your essay needs to contain the following three things, or the following four parts. So you need to have 4 paragraphs. Part 1, paragraph 1, you need to introduce the idea that humans have always been faced with big questions. So just a sentence where you talk about that, or a sentence or two where you just, in your own words, say that. Add some humorous questions is the next thing you need to do in your introduction. And then finally, introduce the central humorous question that you'll explore. So you'll introduce this particular question. You're going to do all 3 of those things in your first paragraph. Then part 2, you're going to share 4 different theories that might answer the central question. You don't have to really go in depth with these theories. Each theory could be about a sentence. You just need to kind of like share a theory that might answer your question. And then part 3, you provide one more logical theory. This one will be a little bit more in depth, and it would be kind of fun if you included a quote. It doesn't have to be a crazy quote. You can be like, Sally Mae, giant mortgage company, when asked about this theory, said, why are you asking me? I'm a mortgage company. Or actually have like an actual answer, kind of like the exemplar of what women really do in the bathroom. I believe it was no, no, yes, no, sometimes no. Then part 4, your final paragraph. So you have 4 paragraphs. First one's the introduction. That's how to do the introduction. Second one, you provide 4 different theories that can each be about a sentence apiece. The third paragraph, you go a little bit more in detail with your example. And then the last one is your conclusion. You answer the question. I shared this with y'all yesterday, but here's the one I wrote that follows this particular purview, this particular outline. And mine's about why do people listen to Drake, the musician. And so here's my introduction. I introduce the idea that people have always wrestled with questions. I provide humorous questions, and then I talk about my central question that I'm going to explore in this essay. We as a society have always asked questions. Luckily, we have been able to find answers to some of these questions. Why does the boys' room always smell? Why do we have chicken patties every Wednesday for lunch? What is making that sound out back? Yet there are still questions that tease us. Questions that the answer isn't quite that simple to find. Who let the dogs out? How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? And does this look infected? However, we may have finally found the answer to one of these unanswerable questions. Why do people listen to Drake? I follow all 3 of the steps that the outline, the exemplar, the mentor text followed. Then I go into my second paragraph. In the second paragraph, I provide 4 theories. Are these real theories? No, these are theories I just made up. These are a play on some of the jokes that people have said about Drake in the past. Here's my second paragraph where I talk about 4 examples. Before the day, there were many popular theories that attempted to answer this question. The first being the old Canada theory. Since Canadians are such nice people, society is transferring their warm vibes for Canada towards Drake. If I could go back and fix this PDF, I would probably put because he's Canadian, because Drake is Canadian. Also, there's the bandwagon theory. That's my second one. Over the years, people have seen Drake wear their favorite team's jersey and assumed that he's also a big fan, not knowing that he owns one for every team. There are also lesser known theories that contribute to Drake's success, such as the duck theory, which supposes that people are actually looking for the noises that a Drake duck would make, and the Degrassi theory, which supposes that people just actually really like the TV show Degrassi. There's my 4 theories I propose in that paragraph, my second one. My third paragraph, I'm going to pick one and go a little bit more in depth. I'm going to give a logical assumption and kind of go more in depth and get a quote and all that. Logic would assume that Drake is just makes good music. However, after much debate, it has been decided that this is not true. Upon questioning nearly all Drake streamers will undoubtedly deny that his music is good. This does not mean that they're telling the truth. Scott Norman, teacher, upon questioning of the truth behind this theory, stated, "What are you doing here? Who is Drake? Get out of my classroom." So that was my logical one, where I go a little bit more in depth and give a little bit more backing to my explanation. And here's my conclusion, my final one. I wrap it all up by giving the answer. Here is the answer. After much analysis of the data, it has been decided that people listen to Drake simply because there's nothing else to listen to. This has been widely agreed upon by all major streaming platforms. However, 10 out of 10 surveyed high school seniors deny all these theories and insist that they merely just have the radio on. There we go. I want you to do that for one of these questions above. It is due tonight at 11:59, and tomorrow we'll start talking about citations and the whatnot. So until next time, I've been Paul Davidson. This has been Shakespeare Duck, and make sure you click like, subscribe, and all that stuff. Because heck, let's just pivot into the YouTube thing. Yeah, let's do that.